Alright, I do believe we're all set to go, so I will give myself the audio check, and then we will get started this evening. Let's wait for my smartphone to catch up. And there it is. Got what I needed to know. Perfect. Alright, so in this barren, desolate place where there's nothing but random moon dust and a whole bunch of crystallized rocks, we are ready to begin the final process to go and confront the true villains of this franchise and take them out once and for all, and finally give the Algos solar system the peace that it has been looking for literally thousands of years. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Mathai Griffin back with you for the continuation and the conclusion of Let's Play Phantasy Star 4 The End of the Millennium live. So let's go ahead and get our screen going. Also need to make sure I got that on track. Good. Alright, so given the absurdity that has been going on in battles and in dungeons over the course of the last two streams, I decided I'm going to try and give myself a little more leeway. So prior to going on air tonight, I did give my characters a few extra levels. As it currently stands, Chaz has gained 3 levels, and so the party is at average level 38. Rika, as you can see, is now at level 41, and some new abilities were also obtained along the way. In addition to what he already has, Chaz gained Nerez and Nazan. He already has the skills that he has for attacking. Of course, we know what Ren has, because everything he had was by either default or picked up in a technologically based dungeon. Rika now has Nassar, so she now has the group version of Nerez at her disposal. Still has all these skills that she had before. And as for Rune, he now has Nagra, which I think he actually already had before, but I think he did get that in the previous stream, but now he also has Legion as an attack. So that's where we currently stand with everything. And in addition, because I have been getting bombarded so badly, I went back over to Mies to pick up some more Stardews and Moondews. So hopefully if all goes well, we should be fine. But we'll see what happens tonight. So the first order of business, in order to gain the trust of Larouf, who stands in the structure behind me, we need to go to the Courage Tower and the Strength Tower. So we are going to go ahead and make our way to those two destinations, located at northwest and southeast of the current location. So here is location number 1. So we go to the Courage Tower first. And yeah, as you can see, they're already giving us treasure chests right away. And also stuff like this. So in addition to what we've already obtained, another thing that's going to be crucial for us will be to get the guard gear. There's various weapons as well as armor that we can get our hands on, but it runs a lot more deeper than that. So yeah, I'm definitely going to need to have Chaz defend this round. Rika, can I have you use Jirez on Chaz? Hopefully we can kill this. We can. Alright, there we go. Alright, so Chaz, give yourself a heal. Nothing on the opposite side, we're just gonna head on up. And fight this thing. Get a crit hit right out of the gate. And the 2 Genocide Claws still working. So yeah, there are multiple ways we can go in this place, so it is very much like a labyrinth. And as you can see, this thing has skills like what Rune possesses. And especially hit Chaz, so yeah, give yourself a heal there. Got another Stardew. You can see how many staircases there are to find in this place. Not liking where this battle is going to go, so let's go ahead and have, we'll have Rika do her thing on the guy in the middle. Yeah, you used Hewn yourself there, Rune. Ah, she didn't get the instant death kill this time. Which means, yeah, a lot of damage going on. Oh. Yeah, that's a little scary. Hopefully I have enough to see this through. Yeah, Chaz will need you to defend yourself. Rika, you heal Chaz. And then I'll have you use Nawad on this guy. Alright, he's gone. Alright. So yeah, Rika also needs to heal herself. Alright, two different ways we can go, but as you can see, the spirals, and we also had a convergence point up there. So yeah, we'll focus the guy on the left first. That still didn't work. Good. And down it goes. And we want to make sure we cover as much ground as we can around here because there's a lot of stuff that can be found and easily missed. So I'm not going to go up just yet. Alright, new threats on the field. Let's go ahead and air slash. And hewn from Rune. Yeah, that's what that thing can do. I'm going for it. Oh, Rika barely holds on. Rune gains a level. Yeah, healing definitely required now. And in the case of Rika, yeah, I do still have a Trimate, just in case. Yeah, I believe there's something over here on the right. Yep, there is. In fact, that's very important. It's the new piece of equipment for Rune. So yeah, glad I doubled back. I'm fighting this thing again. Ah, there we go. Rika with the instant death. Let me guys know if you guys are seeing everything alright. Also, I need to be group attacking here. Alright, go. Get it. Yes! Way to go, Rika. Yeah, Rika's a machine with those two genocide claws. Alright, Ren, I'm going to have you play it safe and you heal yourself. And away we go. Alright, now this way. And looping our way around until we get over here. In fact, here's where the boss is. And yeah, he was fighting off emissaries of the Profound Darkness, but we're not going to confront him just yet. We want to get everything in here first. Yeah, as you can see, it does not take long to reach the top of these towers. Alright, go. Yeah, new enemies in as we begin our second pass through. Alright, go. Oh, you guys again. Give it to him. I couldn't get it. Oh, didn't work. That did, though. Alright. Well, obviously, Ren, you gotta heal yourself again. And then Chaz. Give us some healing. Rune doesn't need it as badly. Alright, here we go. So now we'll go through the alternate routes. Oh. Well, that's a bad start with these Death Bearers. Let's start doing some stuff to them. Yeah, let's see how well you handle the Watts. Didn't get the instant death there. Yeah, as you can see, these guys are pretty strong. I mean, they are Death Bearers after all. Alright, there goes one of them. Well, that's not actually that bad, and we won anyway. Ren gains a level. Got Guard Mail, so we'll go ahead and equip that to Chaz. Yeah, we're giving up our 43,600 Masada Laconian Mail. And then we got Guard Armor for Ren. Alright, so that's everything we need through this pass. So, gonna warp out again. This time I'm gonna go and get a full replenish, so we will... we'll go ahead and have Chaz take us back to Silence Temple, where we can get a full heal. This is where we first encountered Laroof, so we will be seeing him again. Alright, away we go. Alright, save file. Let's do this. Yeah, we'll go down the left side this time. Oh, are you kidding me? Right back at you, I guess. Wow. Yeah, Rune, get him back up. Alright, yeah, Chaz, you're definitely gonna need to heal yourself this time around. That is if you can survive, and thankfully you did. Yeah, thankfully you did. Man, we're already getting our world rocked. Alright, go. Ow! Double crits! Oh. Wow, they are not holding back tonight. Yeah, Chaz. Rune's putting his all of his belief for you. Is it all in vain? Alright, got a Trimate, which we'll probably be using as Chaz and Rika both gain levels. Yeah, let's waste no time putting this to use. Wow. Yeah, you can tell that I've clearly gone on their bad side already. Also, I don't need to go that direction, I've already been there. Now we want to go this way. We'll go around the bend and get to where we need to go. Alright, I'm gonna pass this time. Yeah, because it'll take too long to beat those guys. Alright, back here. So we're not gonna relive the cutscene, so here's where our first Guardian waits. Let's get our party members back to healed. Alright. Hello there. There is nothing to fear from the Hand of Darkness. Oh, so you are the people sent here by LaRouf. Go ahead, try and defeat me. Prove that you've got the qualifications to be protectors. Alright, there. So yeah, let's go ahead and give it to them. Let's go ahead and get our defenses up. And then Mr. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I was using Ray Blade, but hey, it's still hit for 200 points. Like, that is nothing to sneeze at. Still gotta worry about that, though. Alright, so... yeah, I thought I was using Ray Blade. That's, yeah. Recovery here for Chaz, and Ren, and everyone else, because I'm gonna be using G-Sar. Yeah, never use a Fess on these bosses. It has no effect. Alright, I can go another round. And let's go ahead and have Ren unleash his powerful moves. Meanwhile, Rika, you go on offense. Oh, you're not gonna score! Ah, crap. That's weird. I could have sworn that she has something that I don't think I've ever had that happen before with Rika. Yeah, it may be because of what I'm equipped with. Yeah, it's probably the genocide clause, they're canceling it out. Yeah, and apparently the silver dust doesn't work as an item here. But wow, I've set myself back here quite a bit. Yeah, I guess we only have 3 functioning party members in this fight. Alright, go. Yeah, no wonder that wasn't working. Yeah, my good fortune with the genocide clause has run its course. Alright then, why don't you go ahead and continue to build up our stats. As we continue to get our world rocks, at least they're individual attacks rather than group attacks. So yeah, keep up the healing there, Rika. Alright, you're out of Tandle. So let's switch over to... I believe Nafoi can work on you. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Wow, I'm running into a lot of ones. Recover. G-Sar. Was the what good here? Yep, there we go. Meanwhile, still getting smashed. I don't know if Rico will survive another Tandle if one gets off. Thankfully, it's a Philele. Alright, I can go back on offense here. Rika, though, I will still have you heal. Yeah, you need to keep yourself alive at the very least. But we won. 8750 experience for everyone. No levels gained though. You've done well. Go and take these objects, which are the proof that you've met and have passed me. I was about to say defeated, but yeah. 2 treasure chests. We got a Rycros ring. Yeah, we're now getting rings. And an Algo ring. So, we can actually equip these rings. So, yeah, this will be going to Chaz. It replaces his helmet. So yeah, that's weird how that works. But yeah, you can see the Rycros ring, for whatever reason, cannot be equipped by any other party member, but that shouldn't be an issue with what we're going to be doing. So, let's have our party clear out. Go back over to Simon's Temple. And we'll heal up again before heading northwest. Yeah, I'm so surprised that the genocide claws are only worth 1 point apiece. Alright, so let's go ahead and drive northwest now. Even with all the disadvantages, we still prevailed. Yeah, take this. So here is the Strength Tower now. So yeah, this time they're a little more apparent with how everything branches out. Nothing to either side though. But there is stuff over here, including a Moondew. Nothing over there though, so just straight up the gut. So we won't take that destination just yet. So the enemies we fight here are similar to those in the Courage Tower. Yeah, lots of continuity between both sides. Nice fart. I'm not quite breaking through. There we go. Oh wow. Yeah, you're building your stats up a lot. But yeah, stuff to attack, which you never did. Yeah, you never went for the jugular. Also, I want Chaz to be healing. Alright, up we go. Yeah, this is why we didn't take the stairs. Pick up a Guard Claw. Yeah, guess who's equipping this? Alright, so with the Blade Rider and the Haken left, we actually are just going to focus on killing the Haken left. Oh, we killed it. Yeah, because, yeah, another situation where 2 enemies confused and become 1. So, yeah, the twin arms that we fought over in the Courage Tower, they can appear here if you merge a Blade Rider and a Haken left. And there we go. And I gotta be doing this for all of our party. So yeah, very apparent treasure chest over here, but item pack is full. Oh, it's a Moondew. Yeah, I was hoping it wouldn't get to this point, but we kind of have to be in this way, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and use it. Oh, because it's the revival item, not the group healing item. Crap. Okay, you always get the two mixed up. Alright, down he goes. Or this way. You can see still more stuff to find. So if we can get them down fast. Genocide claws still work. There we go. Rune gains a level. Alright, so Chaz, you go ahead and heal Rune. Yeah, once again a situation where we get to the end very quickly. So the Profound Darkness's representatives try and shoot, but they realize they have no effect, and they just get slammed into the wall. So, yeah, another situation where we will warp out because we've already seen everything through pass number 1, so let's do pass number 2 now. Yeah, this place just ends so quickly. These places just end so quickly. Oh. Yeah, that's a problem. In fact, I'm gonna pass. Yeah, I'd rather do that. Yeah, the fact that kind of move right out of the gate. Alright, there was nothing over there anyway. Oh. Pass. But I can't go. And now I get to revel in this unfortunate situation. Which will mean I'm dying here. Wow. This time I was allowed to run. Oh, that was unfortunate. Yeah, this time it's Ren's HP is now so high that its recover does not get him all the way back from health to full health once he's died. Yeah, that's just how scary this can get sometimes. Oh, got a guard rod. Well, since we were picking up so many Stardews, why not use it? It only heals Rika, though. But we'll go ahead and equip this to Rune. Yeah, I imagine we'll still need to be using more items as we go. Oh, you're wasting no time just going to boost yourself up. Uh-oh. Ah, we won. Yeah, calm down, we're alright. Alright, now the other side. Find one of you doing what you do best. Alright. Yeah, just a simple res this time. Over here in the corner, we found the other guard claw. Yeah, let's just drop our escapipe. Yeah, so we'll hold off on equipping this until we get to the boss. No. Alright, so we've completed the other pass, so we will leave. Go back to Silence Temple. Get our full heal, and then we will go ahead and confront the boss of the Strength Tower. Actually, hold on, before we continue, because I'm probably gonna continue to have this problem occur, let's go find a quick place where we can sell off my outdated gear. Yeah, free up the inventory a little bit, because we're just gonna have this problem repeat itself. Yeah, that happened a lot faster than I expected it would. Yeah, it doesn't really matter where I go. Just so long as I go somewhere where there's a store close by. Which is thankfully right here in Piata. Yeah, young lady, I'm about to sell you stuff that you've never seen before that's gonna be giving me a lot of money. Yeah, 21.9. Alright, there we go. Yeah, nearly 200,000 Maseda at this point. Oops, no, I don't need to go into town. Yeah, now that we freed up the inventory a little bit, let's go back to Icaros. Just because I can. Alright. Yeah, they can even show up on the field here, outside. Yeah, as you can see, the Aurora Borealis is very beautiful here. Alright, let's go for the kill. Oh, it's just one of you. Alright. And you immediately healed yourself. But that gets cancelled out. Alright. Yeah, just because I think I will still be attacked regardless. There we go. And so back to here now. And I didn't really take much in terms of damage, so let's go ahead and do this. Ah, you've finally come. They come and they come, but they're all sissies. I've been getting kind of bored. If you have passed the roof scrutiny, then try and take me if you can. Then we will do that. So this guy literally only does group attacks for the entire fight. He literally does nothing else. So, yeah. He's very one-track mind in that regard, but I also realized I did not equip both guard claws. I don't know how that's going to affect me here, but we'll see what happens. Alright, now this time I want to use... Well, actually, let me use my skills first. Yeah, that's the only move that he does for the entire fight. So yeah, we'll go ahead and use Flare because yeah, he doesn't respond to my fire attack. So go ahead and have Rika use Jirez on Rune. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not really taking much in terms of damage. In fact, I think I'm gonna just have Rika attack this time around. This could be a mistake, but we'll see what happens. Alright, switch over to Tandle. Alright, so yeah, that does help, and oh, wow. Alright. Rika, G-Star, please. Alright, so now switching to Crosscut for Chaz. We'll use Jirez here. Yeah, it's so weird that that damages runes so significantly, given that his magic resistance is the highest of anyone in the party. Right, it's gotta be G-Star this time. Yeah, Rune really not taking that much in terms of damage here. And for safety reasons, I will use G-Star again. And he definitely seems to be getting more aggressive with this move. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance here. Last handle for Rune. Oh ho ho! Well, it doesn't matter, we won. Chaz gains a level. And so does Ren. And so does Rika. Rune does not quite make it a full house. You're better than I thought. That's comforting. Go ahead and take these objects. They are the proof you need. Well, thank you very much. 3 treasure chests this time. We got a motor ring, a Palmer ring, and a Deslo ring. So yeah, we'll go ahead and give the Palmer ring to Mr. Ren. We'll give the Motavia ring to Rika. And Rune gets the Desolus ring. Even though it will drop his mental power by 1 point, he'll still be getting a defense boost. Alright, there we go. So, let's go ahead and be on our way. Yeah, Rika and Rune barely holding on, but we overcame it. And so now let's head on back. Time for another blackout, and the stars to shine once again. And for the Milky Way to reappear. Hey there, LaRoof. Ah, Protectors. You've carried out your mission well. You have proven yourselves, and I can enlighten you with the secret of Valgo's genesis. Many billions of years ago, a spiritual life form split into 2 lesser beings, who eventually began to fight. As we take a look at the situation going on, after a long and terrible battle, there was finally a victor. The winner banished the enemy spiritual life form to another dimension. Yeah, as we see it take place, we call the victorious side the Great Light, and the defeated one the Profound Darkness. I see. Light and darkness. The Great Light feared the resurrection of the Profound Darkness and placed a seal over the dimensional portal. A seal? That's right, a gigantic seal of 3 planets on 1 fixed star. That can't be! It is. Yes, it is. the Algo solar system. The Great Light also distributed protectors of the seal between 3 tribes, the Parmenians, Motavians, and Desilesians. But there were fluctuations in the strength of the seal. Once every 1,000 years, its power would weaken drastically. As a warning of this phenomenon, the Great Light created Rykros, which returns to Algo once every 1,000 years, and myself, Laroof. But what use is an invisible planet as a warning? The Great Light knew that throughout the generations, the Protectors would forget their mission. So Rykros was designed to break its silence when the seal's final moment came. To remind the Protectors of the mission they were born to do. The seal's final moment? Yes, it is. Hey there, Bubba, and sure enough, welcome to stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, my Laroof voice is basically how I try and do James Earl Jones, because I always imagined that if Phantasy Star 4 was done as a movie, that James Earl Jones would be voicing Laroof, because he has just the perfect voice to do that if this was a movie. What do you mean by final moment? Throughout time, the profound darkness has seethed with animosity and the need for revenge. And once every 1,000 years, when the strength of the seal weakens, the most intense part of the profound darkness, hate-filled spirit, is able to break through the portal and come to Algo in physical form. So that's what Dark Force was! Indeed, every time a courageous person would defeat Dark Force and bring about a brief period of peace by expelling it. But the profound darkness is patient, and finally it destroyed the planet of Parma in battle. That means part of the seal is gone! That's right, and now 1,000 years later, the profound darkness is trying to break completely free at last. The seal's final moment? Are you saying that it's happening now? Maybe. Maybe? Yeah, what? The darkness will once again wield its frightening power and completely break the seal. Or what? Someone will conquer the darkness and render the seal meaningless. Someone like us. Protectors, listen carefully. If the darkness escapes the seal, that is, the Algo solar system, will certainly be destroyed. The only way to prevent this is to go to the darkness, enter its dimension, and destroy it. As long as you have those rings of the stars, you should be able to withstand the largest parts of the power of the darkness. So, the time has come. Obey the will of the Great Light and attack the profound darkness. This is the very mission that you, as protectors, have been born to. Alright then. Who do you think we are? Wait, what? Chaz? I've been listening patiently and you keep talking about this mission. I'm not gonna fight for no mission. Oh, really? And anyway, where's this Great Light now? What is it doing? The Great Light is no longer present in this galaxy. It has gone far away. You're telling me he hands down missions and he goes off somewhere? Give me a break. Missions, protectors, who the heck cares? It has nothing to do with us. No way am I gonna fight for someone like that. I'm gonna live by my own will. Yeah, you can tell he's had enough and he's getting out of here. Chaz! That is no one single truth, Chaz! Chaz Ashley, you have set foot on Rykros. You must hurry, whatever path you choose. Chaz, what are we to do? Yeah, well, apparently we did catch up with him. Rune? What is it, Chaz? Yeah, exasperated look on his face. To tell you the truth, I don't know what's going on. Oh, great. When Alice died, you explained things to me, and Rika tried to lift my spirits. But in truth, I really didn't understand. I can only see that the person who taught me everything had died. I would have sacrificed anything, even my life, for the peaceful repose of Alice's soul. But gradually, I found out that there are people who depend on me to fight. That's all fine, isn't it, Charles? But I can't have the fate of old Algo rest on my shoulders. Moreover, this fighting is a mission handed down from the Great Light. If we dance to its tune, we're no different than Zio. That's really how you're interpreting this? I can't blame you for thinking that way, but... Charles, there's someone I want you to meet. Let's go to the Esper Mansion. The answer lies there. Alright, that's where we should go. After Desolus. And so, time to depart from Rykros. But we will be back. Oh, really? Yeah, I played Destiny when it first came out. A friend of mine who I used to play Final Fantasy XIV with recommended it to me. But I only played through the story once. And I really don't remember what happened after that. So, we have to go back to the Esper Mansion. So you're a friend of Kira. Please come in. Indeed we are. So yeah, we basically gotta go back to where we were first introduced, quote-unquote, to Lutz. Oh, I was trying to get out of her way, but then she ran right into mine. So yeah, back to this little chamber. And along the way... We're boring the inner room again. I've got something to give to Chaz. Surely you're not going to give that to a youth like this? Youth? There's no one other than Chaz, you've got to believe me. I understand, Reverend Fifth One. I will say no more. So yeah, what exactly is in here? Yeah, we gotta go behind the telepathy ball to reveal a secret passage. Chaz, the sacred sword Alcidian awaits you. The sacred sword Alcidian? Is probably the one and only weapon that has the power to destroy the profound darkness. Go, Chaz, alone. Go and meet with Alcidian. Meet Alcidian? That's right. And at that time, you should find the answer you were looking for. Alright then. Sadly, we cannot save, so... Yeah, as you can imagine, if I die here... Because yeah, there are things that can fight me. It is not just a friendly jaunt. Yeah, especially if 3 show up at once. And here it is. So this is the sacred sword Alcidian. What? I hear a voice from somewhere. Ah, you have made it, Chaz Ashley. This is the place where the spirits of those who fought to protect Algo return to. Alcidian is the sword sheltered by those spirits. Getting a little tongue-tied. Now, Chaz, you must take Alcidian in your hands. And so, he does. And in so doing, yeah, we basically did get a Phantasy Star history lesson. It's literally every hero from the previous Phantasy Stars. There are so many of them. And of course, we're reminded of exactly where we are and why we need to be here. And heck, even Alice shows up.
So you are Chaz whom Moon selected. You were able to understand.
Ah! Yeah, it's the original Alice from the first Phantasy Star.
Chaz, I entrust to you the care of Alcidian. All of our thoughts are stored within that sword. We will all be with you, Chaz, always, so...
Don't worry, leave it to me. Oh, are you guys seeing... Like, I can see the stream on my smartphone okay. Yeah, maybe it's something going on with your viewing of the stream. But yeah, I can see everything just fine on my smartphone. I knew it. Alcidian promised that he would give you power. There is no mistake in my judgment. Rune. Charles, let's go save Algo. Right. We're doing it for all life in Algo, and to create a future that is truly free of terror. A future unbound at last from the evil of the past. For that, I will fight.
Chaz.
Let's conquer Chaz for Algo. But just then, we have an emergency. Demi informs us that disaster has erupted on Motavia.
Chaz!
Alright, let's hurry to Motavia. So yeah, we have to leave the room first before we can warp back out. Before we depart though, I do want to look at my inventory one last time. And also remind myself that I can equip the other guard claw. Yeah, no need for genocide claws anymore. Their purpose has been served. Alright, so before we go anywhere, let's go ahead and use Ryuka to warp our way back to Mies first. We'll go ahead and sell some stuff off. Get rid of all the gear that we no longer require. Yeah, getting the second genocide claw drop is so rare. It is absolutely insane how that happens. Alright, so I'm gonna buy a few more. Before I do though, I just want to check to absolutely make certain that I know that I'm doing the right thing here. Alright. I know where we're going. Yeah, we're gonna get soul dues here. I mean, we have all this money, we might as well use it. Alright. So let's go ahead. Okay, so let's be off then. We're heading back to Tyler. So when we return, yeah, look who's coming to say hello. Ah, you made it, Charles.
Raja, are you okay now? And Kira, you're here too!
A minor sickness like that couldn't keep me in bed. Take me with you.
That's reassurance in numbers. Since I'm so reliable, I'll accompany you. Raja, Kira, thank you.
So let's take everyone back to home base, where it all began. And no sooner do we arrive...
Han! Grizz! And Demi too! Hey Charles. You seem to have become stronger since we last met.
I was scolded by Panna, but I came anyway.
The system is finally stabilized. Now I can go with you. Everybody, thank you so much.
Demi, what is this disaster you reported?
Well, a large hole suddenly opened north of Piata. The life forms around that hole are dying one after the other. But there's no gas or radiation emissions coming from the hole.
There is no need to verify it. We knew it as soon as we arrived in Moltavia. It's all due to the black energy wave, and a pretty strong one at that. It's the profound darkness. We finally opened the door from the other dimension.
Charles, let's go. Isn't this the last battle? Really, you guys need taken care of. I'll be your big sister and look after you.
Well, seeing that we're all here, I'd like to take all of you, but there are only 5 rings of stars to protect us from the power of the darkness. So that means we have to choose one person to take, with a period and an exclamation point. So yeah, you can choose any of your 5 other characters to join your main quartet. So what I've normally done throughout the years, and what I typically do, is go with Kira for the extra buffs and for the extra healing. But Raja can also do that too, although he won't really be doing much in terms of attacking because, of course, his attack is so weak. Of course, Grizz is our brute strength tank. He can really do anything. And then Demi and Han are basically mid. Before we go and see what's going on, though, we should show you where this is going on and the ramifications. Here's the hole they were talking about. So yeah, you remember how they mentioned that people were dying? Yeah, nearest town is Mile and everyone's out like a light.
The ranch owner is... and he had such great hopes.
Yeah, no one died in Piata, but everyone in Mile did.
This is atrocious. They must have been done in by the black energy wave.
Yeah, and even though the doors are closed, it's locked.
They must have noticed the black wave and quickly closed their doors.
But a door like this is completely useless. Yeah, meaning everyone inside would have died anyway. So, now that we get to see the ramifications... Yeah, you think we're gonna go right to the end? Not yet! There's still more we can do. So, yeah, I'm gonna take Raja this time. A tour of Moltavia has long been my dream. I want to go and see all of the famous places. I better hurry and clean everything up. How about it? If you take me, you won't have a moment of boredom.
Chaz, are you gonna take Raja?
We will. Just as I thought. You're a pretty good judge of character. You'll go far. Well, we're not gonna quite take you on the tour there, Raja. Instead, we're actually going back to Rykros. Yeah, we gotta go back to the green glowing place. Because there's actually something on the side that can be found here. So let's go ahead and go where this thing is. So you couldn't access this until you completely got to this point. And so go ahead and try and nuke you with the spear. So yeah, it's west of the Courage Tower. This trench over here. Will take us to this. So let's go on in. To the Anger Tower. Alcidian's shining.
A voice is reverberating in my head.
Oh, protectors of Algo, the Anger Tower welcomes you gladly. Yeah, even though it's the Anger Tower. Yeah, as you can see, there is stuff to be found and had in here. Yeah, enemies are exactly the same as they are elsewhere in Rikros. So pick up another Soldu. Yeah, as you can see, there's a few things we can get. We're not going to go up there because this place is actually pretty short. Yeah, it does not take long to get to the top of this place. Well, you're healing yourself, but to no avail. So now at the other side. Nothing over there, but... yeah, we got more guard mail. How many repair kits do I have? I have 4... yeah, well, I've got so many Stardews. Didn't realize I had so many. Plus, also now the Soul Dews will start replacing Moon Dews. So I can start dropping Moon Dews. And we'll go ahead and give this to Rika. Alright, same situation as we had before. Oh, Rika! Yeah, don't be too hasty there. Yeah, that's what Alcidian can do. It's Rika's Genocide Claw, but light-based. Yeah, cool to have that in your collection. And my controller seems to be jammed because I'm pressing down, but the controller's got a mind of its own. Yeah, there we go. Genocide Claw Alcidian version. Alright, Rika, now you can start healing. And give one to yourself. Oh, surprise them. Later. Alright, take care of that. And also, in case you're wondering why I'm not equipping Raja with the Rikros ring, it's because, for whatever reason, I don't know why they didn't program this in, but none of your 5 extra party members can actually be equipped with the Rikros ring. I have no idea why. Yeah, the controller really seems to have a mind of its own tonight. But then... yeah, remember this person? Yeah, if you do, yeah, and all of a sudden, Chaz is all by himself. What? Alice? You're here on Rikros? Alice? Alice! Hey, answer me, Alice! Yikes! Alice? Yeah, now all of a sudden you're fighting your mentor. And you have no choice but to do so. Two Ray Blades gets it done though, and yeah, all that work for all that. Alice. Yeah. Ah! Who's that? Yeah, who goes there? Oh, it has to be Rika without a doubt there, sure enough. Who the heck are you? Well, well, Protector, what a weakling you are. So you wail and lament for something you know to be an illusion. An illusion? Is that right? You! Ah, your anger. your hatred. It's quite a show of your force of character. Would you like to be able to wholly transform those feelings into strength? Huh? There's a technique to transform emotions of anger and hatred into powers of destruction. Do you want to know about it? Here's the thing. If you say yes, you get into a fight with this thing that you will never be able to win, even at level 99. So we want to say no. Don't mess with me. Huh? Why is that? Even if I won using such a power, it would be meaningless. It only makes the same as the darkness. I see. You fought the illusion, and yet you haven't lost sight of yourself. Alright, I shall trust you with that technique. Yeah, he actually gives it to us anyway. The Forbidden Technique, Megid. Megid? The Forbidden Technique? There's nothing to be afraid of. It's necessary to feel anger and hatred for humans to be human. Oh. There shouldn't be any danger that you will be corrupted by the power of Megid. Just don't forget your true self. And with that, he disappears. And with that, there's nothing else to do. In case you're wondering where the party is, there you all are. Let's get out of here. Oop, no. And we want to go back to home base here on Rykros. We'll go ahead and take the heal. And forge on. Back to Motavia. So yeah, now we've literally covered everything else that there was to cover, so there's nothing else left for us to do but to go and confront the profound darkness. So coming in for a landing. Yeah, one last heal for good measure. Yeah, and Raja starts out at level 39. Well, pretty much all your 5th party members start out at that level. So let's go ahead and prepare for departure. Alright, are you guys ready to enter the final dungeon of the game? Let's go! Cause yeah, welcome to the psychedelic trip you never thought you would ever see. And the only thing that's guiding us is this flashing path. And already we're out to a great start, so yeah, we're gonna run from everything. And there are no treasure chests to be found in here, it's just get yourself to the end. Get yourself to where the profound darkness is hiding. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Well, that's why I got all those Stardews beforehand. Alright, we'll hang to the left. Run for this if we can, we did. Yeah, they're throwing every color at us. Oh, what? Wow, they are really gonna not let us get away so easily. Alright, into the home stretch. And yeah, everything's getting creepier with the palette swaps. Including this guy. Oh. Yeah, that time we can run. Alright, so I guess, well, Chaz will leave this to you to get him back on his feet. Yeah, everything is getting darker and darker until eventually. This is why flashing lights are in effect. Yeah, so there it is. Is this the shape the profound darkness has taken?
What's happening?
It's an emanation of the profound darkness. Anger, hatred of all that lives, and a great need to destroy. We've got to defeat this thing. This being must not be allowed to come to Algo.
The portal's not yet completely open. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity, Chaz.
Right, let's go everybody. Roger. Yes! Yes! This is it. Now we determine Algo's future. Our future! And for the first time ever, I will try and do this final boss with Raja in my party to serve as my healer instead of Rika. But let's see how this all unfolds. This is a 3-round fight. So, we have a long way to go in order to defeat this thing. So let's start by getting our defenses up as soon as we can. And as you can see, I have quite a few HP, or skills here, rather. Yeah, we even have regen now with Raja, but we're going to hold off on that. Yeah, so, yeah, why don't we just have you start by regular attacking? We'll leave his strongest attacks for later. Yeah, it just gives you an idea of what we're up against here. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Because Roger will be doing the healing. Yeah, this should be enough because it's Raja. His healing power is the strongest. Oh, wow. Wasted no time just going right back to it. Alright, Ren, you need to recover yourself. Rika, go on offense. And Raja, you just attack. Yeah. Frame leg. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna need to put some more effort into the next healing. Alright, so... yeah, I'm gonna have to turn it up a little there, Raja. If this gets off in time, of course. Alright, he changed strat. He finally did something different. Alright, we're good to continue. Alright, go. Yeah, back to what works. Yeah, burned out of crosscuts, so... or burned out of Ray Blade, though. So... and... back to... Jirez should be enough to survive this. Of course, we have to hope it gets off. It will, because we're transitioning to round 2. Oh, if you thought that was disgusting... here's the second round. And yeah, there's no canceling of our turn. We just transition right into the next move, and if we still had moves left while the round was going, we still get to use them. Which is a nice little thing that they do for this game. Alright, so... yeah, this time, Raja, we will have you attack. 'Cause yeah, imagine that you won't get many opportunities. Alright, so let's go ahead and start using G-Star now. Oh crap, this is gonna be a problem. That is a problem. Well, that is not gonna help. Yeah, we've found out the fatal flaw. And down he goes. Oh, that is gonna set us back. Yeah, here's why we bought all the soul dues. Yeah, hit him. And then, yeah, you need to recover. Rika, you need to re-fortify our defenses. And Raja, you attack again. Yeah, I'm going to entrust this next round of healing to Rika. Yeah, basically because I have to at this point. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I need Ren to reactivate the barrier. Alright, go. Yeah, I need Rika to do it just because she's faster. And something like that can happen. Go. Alright, we're out of phase 2. Now for the ever-annoying final phase. Now here's what it looks like. So, yeah, you're probably wondering where I've been hiding Megan. Well, here it is. At 30 TP per usage. So yeah, suffice to say, we will get a lot of use out of it. Now also, here's where we're really gonna start letting loose with all of our attacks. Yeah, he can use Megan too. And it hurts a lot, as you can clearly see. Alright, you need to recover. Alright, Rika, you have 2 Nassars. Let's hope you can make use of them. Okay, how do I want to go about this with Raja? I guess we'll just have him attack normally, I guess, right now, because I really can't think of anything else for him to do. Can still score for 70 points. Okay, solo attack against Ren, that's not a problem. Alright, now for a Fess. Here comes with Megan again. Yeah, you can see just how devastating it is. Alright, last Nassar she can use. And then it's all on Raja. Actually, I might not necessarily need to, because I do have an out with Raja. Ouch. Yeah, I can get myself TP recovery. He does have an ability that lets me do that. Alright, but Rika, you need to heal yourself. And then just keep going with Ataraxia for now there, Raja. Keep going. And you can just attack there, Raja. Yeah, still getting 70 points. But now here's retaliation. Alright, Nassar from Rika. Ouch. So yeah, Ren recovers on the next turn. Alright, so... recover. Double slash. FS. Use Ataraxia again. Yeah, just so we can keep Chaz's Megan going a little while longer. Yeah, keep doing that, please. Alright, back to Burst Rock. And a regular attack from Raja. Oh, yep. Well, you see, it seems to have a thing for androids, which I don't mind. Alright, so, yeah, now he's using Tandle. Oh! Yeah, so much for recovery. Yeah, all of a sudden he's stepped up his game. Actually, Rune can do it. Chaz can use Megan for the last time. Nassar. Yeah, let's find a repair kit. And this time we'll also have Raja use Nassar. Just in case it doesn't work on one side, we have it on another. Yeah, especially if that happens. Alright, so, yeah, you'll have to go back on the regular skills for a while. And more Ataraxia, please. Ah, here it comes. Alright, back to Megan. He should be fine. Yeah, I say that air quotes. And how fitting that Chaz gets the winning blow with Megan. The unholy trinity of the profound darkness is defeated.
Ah, what's going on? Yeah, we see something going on. The force holding this dimensional hole open.
Yeah, we're now in auto text. Is gone. I sense a time warp. Oh, is it? It's getting bigger. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson.
What are we supposed to do?
Yeah, what are we supposed to do? As everything auto scrolls. What the? Yeah, what's going on with the sword? Well, how about that?
The Obsidian. It's protecting us. It's beautiful. Thank you all.
Yeah, get us out of here. Quickly. So that the night is gone and the light can shine on a new day. Yeah, hey everyone. It's over. Honchas.
Yes, it's over. We were able to keep Algo safe.
Indeed we did. Yeah, look at that beautiful blue sky. And so now, departure preparations are complete. Well, I guess we'll head back to Desolus. Yeah, I guess so.
We'll get to ride with Ren.
It was quite a fun journey, Charles. The likes of which I haven't had in a long time. Yeah, there you go.
You should come visit Desolus once in a while.
Oh, that would be very wonderful. Thank you, Kira. That's not possible. They don't have a spaceship. Yeah, basically, the only one that's available is the one in front of us, that'll be used by Ren. And flopping the walls won't get them too far. No, I guess not. Plus, there's no air in space.
So I guess it's really goodbye, Chaz.
I guess it is. What a pity you won't be able to enjoy my wit anymore. Yeah, I guess.
I will go to Zeland to assist my master Ren.
Alright.
Goodbye, Chaz. Eventually, the time will come when both my master and I
Go on.
will become unnecessary to Algo. But until that time, I will work to complete my duties.
After I take everybody to Desolus, I will return to Zelan. Alright then. I guess you will need the support of the system a little. Yeah, I guess we still will. Little while longer.
Ren, where's Rika?
Yeah, where is she in all of this? She has already gone to the Landale.
What? She's going with you?
Parting must be difficult for her. Yeah, I guess she wants to be with her alternate teacher, Mr. Ren. Goodbye, Chaz. Stay well. You too there, Keanu Reeves lookalike. I believe we will meet again. So yeah, take care everyone, and take good care of Rika. Rika, we are leaving.
Yes.
Yeah, she looks so sad because she's saying farewell to all of her friends. And away they go. They're gone. Yeah, poor Chaz. Yeah, he saw the sadness in Rika's face.
Ren,
What? Rika, the road you choose will probably be painful, and difficult. Yeah, probably. You are our hope. You must be strong and live with pride.
Yes, Ren. Thank you.
Yeah, she says while crying. Meanwhile, back on Motivia, I've got to get back to Tanoe. Chaz, thanks for everything. Yeah, it was nice to meet you too, Grizz. I feel that I learned a lot from this trip. Thanks. Yeah, you wield that axe of yours. I'm returning to the academy. After all of this, I've become disgusted with some of the fact that you had to give up so much of your money to help us out. People there, but I'll just have to transform those feelings into inner strength. Goodbye, Chaz. So hilarious how the text boxes go. I will always be proud that I fought beside you and was basically our meat shield for the first part of the game. And as for you, Chaz, I guess it's goodbye.
Rune?
Even though the battle against the Ultimate Fiend is over, yeah, what do you have to do? My mission as Lutz must continue. You see, I must watch over all Algo. I'm still lacking in training and experience. Hey, you did well enough to help us win against the profound darkness of all things. I must continue to improve myself and eventually pass. It's on to the next lots. There'll be more of them?
Won't we meet again?
Probably not. You silly, don't cry! You can live now without anyone else's help. Yeah, including Alice's. But then... oh, what's this all about? Rika!
Chaz!
Yeah, she's just standing out at very high heights, looks at Ren, and then throws herself off of the air, throws herself off of the Landale. At least Chaz is fast enough to catch her and not break his back while doing it. And look how happy they are. Yeah, I guess Rika's staying with Chaz after all. So long, Chaz. Take care.
Rune, thank you. And goodbye.
Yeah, okay, Landale. Now you can leave for real this time. The long battle is over. We were able to free ourselves from the terrible curse of yore. To the souls of those who sacrificed their lives for Algo, sleep in peace. Yeah, help yourself to some wine there, Raja. From person to person, from age to age, as long as memories last, we will not forget the sacrifices that have been made, as we finally see Rika and Chaz wearing some civilian attire right at the very end of the game. The eons-old struggle between light and dark has ended, and now the curtain rises on a new age. And there we go. 13 years after I made this my first official Let's Play, I finally came back to this game after I promised myself 11 years ago that I would do it. And now that I finally have, I can finally say that I have beaten it once again in this new HD remake version, as it were. And we can say that to celebrate my birthday, which happened 10 days ago, and to mark 30 years since I got this game for my birthday, that I have beaten it again. But man, it did not come easy, especially in the Gerberg Tower, because yeah, usually I can go through that place with no issue, but that place just wrecked me so bad. I was just so shocked by how much I was getting wrecked by that, which is why I basically had to take it upon myself to play it safe and gain a few more levels going into tonight. But at least I can now finally say that nothing terribly bad happened on the way there, although we did nearly get wrecked in round 2 against the Profound Darkness. Thankfully, I had enough revival items to save myself. Thank goodness. I'm glad you guys all came along with me for this return of the first Let's Play that I ever did, and now I can look forward to moving on because I do have some other games that still need to be played. I do have some more that are still in mind that I want to do, including one that I had to cancel earlier this summer. But it may have to come down to the fact that I'll likely need to get a different emulator to try and play that one. But we'll see what happens. And I've also asked my free company to get me a birthday gift of a game that was recently announced as a remaster as well. A game that I've never played before, but once I get it, I will be streaming it. And as far as what's coming up for the course of the foreseeable future, next Tuesday is important because Final Fantasy XIV is doing another crossover with Monster Hunter. Because a new Monster Hunter came out, and so Final Fantasy XIV is doing another crossover with that particular series, so you can look forward to that. That will be next Tuesday, and it'll be here on YouTube. But before that, we are going back to Twitch. And we'll be going back to Twitch on Friday for at least a couple of streams, because I'll be going back to Genshin Impact because we still have a lot to do in Nod Cry. And so you guys can look forward to me going back to Nod Cry. It will be streamed on Twitch. If you don't currently follow me on Twitch, please follow me there. The links are in the description of this stream. And follow me on all social media platforms that I am on if you want to keep track of when I will be streaming. And so thanks everyone for coming with me on this Redux that's been not just 12 years in the making, but 30 years in the making. And I want to thank all of you for watching this replay of Let's Play Phantasy Star 4, The End of the Millennium, live. So I will see you guys back on Friday on Twitch as we return to Genshin Impact, get some more stuff in, and we'll see just how far we can go. So thanks everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.